Welcome back, nail crew. I have some new polygel. I'm so excited. I'm just going to put the name of the polygel on the screen because I'm sure I will not pronounce it correctly. Okay? So I'll let you pronounce it on your own. Either case, guys, we're going to have so much fun. So keep watching. All right, nail crew, so here is the package. Look how massive it is. I can't fit the whole thing in the screen. I just can't. It's too big. So here is the back of the box, and look how cool. So it's been 8 years in the making. They have been working on this formula for 8 years. So it better be good. That's all I'm saying, is it better be good. And I just want to point out, you see this little 12? You see the bottle with a 12M? That means 12 months after you open this product, it has expired. And that symbol should be on all your cosmetics. So that's just the date after you open it to toss it, okay? Just a little FYI in case you didn't know that. This is what the package looks like when you open it. And I'm just going to go bit by bit and just show you everything that came in the kit. So the first thing is this little instruction booklet. You know I love a good instruction booklet. Even though I don't like to read instructions, I like that you take the time out to put it in there. So thank you very, very much. So this is what it looks like, all color-coded and everything. I love that. And then a little thank you card. You're welcome, darling. You're welcome. It also comes with the top coat. And this is what it looks like on the front and back. So you get a top coat and a base coat. Look how pretty, right? The little sticker on there is just very, very pretty. So you get top coat and base coat, and then you get some dual forms. This is what the dual form looks like, pretty wide. I love a good wide dual form because all of you ladies are complaining that you have large nail beds and can't find a dual form to fit. Hopefully these will fit you. You also get this file, so it's a 100/180 file, nice and coarse to file down your polygel, and then you get a very cool polygel picker upper brush tool. I love these things. I love them. So I'm going to just take it out the package and show you what it looks like. So on one side is a brush. You see that? And a lot of you already know what these look like, but for my newbies, I'm showing you just in case you're new to polygel. And then so the other side is a spatula, and you'll see how to use the spatula and the brush side when I demo this product. So most of you already know, but you know, I do got some new people. So I went ahead and swatched all the colors for you. So the first one is white. The second one is bean red. And I really feel like that bean red is my favorite. It's my favorite because it's different. Cover pink is the one in the middle. That's beautiful as well. Very, very pretty. And then what else do we have? We have natural pink. Gorgeous. Look how pretty that is. Just so, so, so pretty. I love it. I love it. And then the last one is dark pink, and that is a gorgeous color pink. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. So this is what everything in the kit looks like when you take it out of the box. This is a large kit, guys, and the polygel tubes are 30 milliliters, nice and large. So you get a lot of stuff in this kit, a lot. Now we're going to do some polygel nails on Nala. So I'm setting up. I have the polygel, I have the top coat and base coat, I have a dap and dish, and I just put 50% isopropyl alcohol in my little dap and dish. Now I'm going to use this brush. This one is a old polygel brush. It's the exact same one that came with the kit, but I just don't want to open up and use the one that came with the kit. So I'm just going to use my old one. So that's what it looks like. Basically the same thing, okay? So let's dive into my polygel nails. And I just want to show you guys, here is a dual form. On the top, there is a number, and that's the sizing number. That is the free edge side, okay? This, again, this is just for my newbies. The number goes on the free edge side, and the other side of the dual form without the number, that goes towards the cuticle. So now we're just going to put our polygel into the dual form and pat it in place. So today I'm doing something a little bit different. I'm going to attempt a pink and white, and I don't feel like this is going to be easy, but I kind of just wanted to challenge myself. So basically, the other day I was going through all my messages and comments and stuff like that, and someone asked me to do a pink and white in a dual form. And I'm like, why? Why would you want me to do that? That looks so hard. I can't even remember who it was that asked me that. But if you're watching, if you're the one that asked that question and you're watching, please just put a message below so I can pin it to the top so everybody can know you are the one that wanted to torture me, okay? So just leave a message below. All right, so I put the white in the dual form and I kind of shaped it out into that smile line. I put it in the lamp and I cured it for 30 seconds. That was just so that it'll set. And when I put the pink, it won't mess it up, okay? So again, I put the white in the dual form. I shaped it into that smile line and I cured it for 30 seconds. Now I'm going in with that pink. And you don't have to make the pink neat because no one's going to really see the back side of it. As long as the front looks like a nice pink and white with that smile, you're good to go. The back looks a whole hot mess. Do you see that? It's okay though. It's okay though, as long as the front side, look at that. As long as the front side looks good, you are straight. So remember, we cured the white part, right? But we're not going to cure the pink part yet. We're going to fill up all the dual forms. So I'll do that off camera. And so this is what they look like when I was all done filling in the dual forms. The polygel in these dual forms are not cured. The only part that's cured are the ones that I circled, the pink and white. And I did that because you don't want to mix the pink and white. If you put the pink in the dual form with the white and the white is still moist and not cured, they're going to mix up and blend together. You won't have a pink and white, okay? So that's the only reason why I had to cure the white first. All right, so now that your dual forms and polygels are prepped, let's go ahead and prep Miss Nala's nails. So I'm going to remove the shine with my e-file. If you don't have an e-file, when you're doing polygels, you could definitely use the hand file that it came with in the kit. But I'm going to go ahead and remove the shine from her nails, and then I'm going to remove the dust with some alcohol and this nylon brush. So I'm just scrubbing away any dust that was left on the nails. A lot of you are saying that your polygel nails are lifting, and it could be that you're leaving too much dust on the nail or that you're not dehydrating the nail. So what I'm doing now is dehydrating her nails with the Prep and Clean Dehydrate. But remember, if you don't have that, you can make your own. So you're going to put 2 coats of the dehydrator and then 2 coats of the primer. Any primer will do. I like the Mia Secret one. It works well with polygels and I have never had an issue. Once your primer has dried, you go in with the base coat. Now this kit does come with a base coat, so that's a base coat I am going to use. And I want to show you guys a new technique I learned when applying base coat, which I thought was so interesting. I got this from Greg from Young Nails. I actually recorded him doing it at the Nail Pro show. I will leave that link below so you could watch that video. But what he does is he takes the polish and he just goes straight down the nail. You see what I'm doing? Straight down the nail. And then he goes back to the pinky and he does right side, left side. You don't have to put any more polish on the brush. You're just spreading out what was already on there straight down the middle. And he says the reason he does this is because it stops it from flooding the cuticle. You know how you fill the entire nail with base coat? Right? And then by the time you get to that last finger, the first 2 fingers have flooded the cuticles, or it's like along the side walls, or it's all wonky and it dripped one side or the other side. And then the whole thing is kind of like a hot mess and you're frustrated. You know what I mean? So this is supposed to eliminate that. So try it and let me know what you guys think. So far, so far so good. All right, so I went ahead and cured that in the lamp for 60 seconds. And this is what Miss Nala looks like. Now we're going to go ahead and apply the dual forms and the polygel, right? So you want to apply it at the back where the cuticle is and kind of press it down, squeezing it onto the nail, but not too hard to where you have polygel oozing around the edges. If you have polygel oozing around the edges, girlfriend, boyfriend, You are squeezing too hard, okay? It should not be oozing along the edges. Now, normally I would flip her hand over and clean up the underside, but remember the white is already cured. So you don't have to do that with the white ones, okay? Don't have to do that to the ones that was already cured. So the thumb, we don't have to do that too. This one is not cured, so we will have to flip her over, and I will do that in a second. I'm going to go ahead and do the middle finger. I'm feeling a little saucy and spicy, and I'm going to do 3 fingernails at one time. You think I can handle it? I think I can handle it. I think I'll be okay. So I'm going to go ahead and flip her hand over, and I'm just smoothing the underside of that pointer finger. The other 2 fingernails, remember, I don't need to do this because they were already cured. So this is what it looks like. And if you do get a little bit on the edges, just clean it up before you cure it. So I'm going to go ahead and make sure that this is nice and sealed. No air bubbles. Just getting it to stick in place. Then I'm going to go ahead and cure that for a full 60 seconds. And now we're moving on to the other fingers. So we're going to do the exact same thing here. I'm putting on the dual form, making sure I'm not squeezing too hard. And I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing for the pinky. And I know someone's going to ask me out there, what does this polygel feel like? Well, it's kind of soft. So I have half of the nail crew who loves soft polygel. And then I have the other half of the nail crew who loves really firm polygel. And to be honest, it is a personal preference. You have to find what works for you. So for all of you out there that loves a good soft polygel, this one is for you. All right, another thing that someone might ask me is, where's the clear? You didn't demo the clear. I'm doing that in a whole separate video, honey. I got a whole plan for the clear. So you just hang tight. You will see this brand come out again because I will do the clear in another video, okay? So hang tight. It's coming. I went ahead and cured all the nails for a full 60 seconds, pulled off those dual forms, and I like to put them right in my dapping dish, right with that alcohol, and just let them sit. And then later I go through with a brush and I just kind of clean them up. So I'm just going to let them sit to the side while I file Miss Nala's nails. Now, just as an FYI, if you are using an e-file to file your nails, your polygel nails, you want to use a fine to medium grit. You definitely don't want to use anything coarse because polygel is soft and you will leave scratches in it, okay? So if you're not comfortable with that, or you think you're going to leave scratches in your polygel, just use the hand file that it came with and you should be fine. But I'm going to go ahead and use this because I feel relatively comfortable using an e-file to file my polygel nails. And this is what it looks like when I'm done. Super, super cute, except for the ring finger. I feel like I kind of lost the smile line a little bit, or it's not as crisp as, look at the thumb. Look at the thumb and then look at the middle finger. I feel like those smiles are a little bit more happy looking. So I might just camouflage that a little bit. I went ahead and add top coat to all the nails. I think for that ring finger, I'm going to go in with some holographic powder. You know, glitter, bling, and holographic powder is the fix for everything. All of life's little boo-boos and mishaps. Throw a little glitter on it and you'll be just fine. And that's just what I'm going to do right now. It does not look that bad. But it's just getting on my nerves because it's not as happy and smiley looking as the other one. So it's like, angers me because I thought I did such a good job, and then I guess I didn't. I guess I did not do as good as a job as I thought. So we're just going to camouflage it. Just make it look all pretty, like I meant to do it like this. Hey. All right, once I added the holographic powder, I'm going to go ahead and seal that in with some top coat. I'm using a different top coat to seal in the holographic powder, only because I don't want glitter in my new top coat, the top coat that came with the kit. I have contaminated almost all of my top coats with glitter. And that's not necessarily a bad thing, but come on. Can I just have one pure unglittered top coat, right? So I'm going to go ahead and use my Yoyogi top coat because it's already got glitter flakes in it. And then that way I could keep my new one pure. So if you notice, I did my glitter top coat on the glitter finger, and then I used the top coat that came with the kit on the other 4 nails. And this is what it looks like when it's done. I love the smile line on the middle finger and the thumb. Those came out super, super nice. The ring finger, I don't know what happened, y'all, but you see I try to camouflage it. All in all, I think it turned out really cute. This polygel was nice to work with. It wasn't too soft, but it was soft, like I said. The colors are gorgeous. I have to do something with that bean color, that red bean. Oh, yeah, I have to play with that one. And then definitely we're going to do something with the clear, but I wanted to save that for a separate video because I have plans. I definitely have plans for that clear. Oh, my goodness. And, well, that is a wrap. You hear the music in the background, so you know what that means. This video has come to an end. Hopefully by now you have liked, commented, subscribed, and hit that bell. And if you're feeling saucy, share this video with your friends. Okay, like, comment, subscribe, share, and what was the other one? Hit the bell. Like, comment, subscribe, share, hit the bell. Yeah, all of